Yeah, because we have both PulseX and Fox as the two largest DEXs we're getting the data from and allowing you to trade through. The limit orders are allowing you the potential to make money. Okay, and so let me talk to your audience about this. So crypto, at the end of the day, is a ratio game. That's all it is. Now, if you go to DEX Screener, and typically what most people do, they go to DEX Screener, they look at the trading pairs on PulseX or Fox or wherever thing they're looking at, and then they see the data and they see the USD price because that's default. And they think, oh, price goes up. Okay, I'll trade, I'll buy some more, sell some more, whatever they want to do. But the problem with that is that's not a true valuation because at the end of the day, yes, we all want to make money, but just because you have more dollar value of a coin doesn't mean you have more of that coin. And that's an important factor. You must, if your goal is to make money, you really increase token count. And you can only do that by trading through ratios, not through dollar values, because you'll lose out. Just because your bags are up to now than they were, say, 2 weeks ago because of the pump. Yes, you're making money, but if you try to trade back, I guarantee you'll lose in ratio terms because of the price movement, because of bond liquidity. So with the limit orders that Omnis has offers through the two biggest DEXs on PulseChain, there's ways to make money in a risk-free way. And let me explain how this works. So a couple weeks ago, you could take one pulse and you could trade and you get 3.75 PulseX or thereabouts, maybe 3.7, it varies. And that ratio changes because it was 1 to 3 at one time. Then it went 1 to 4 and it kind of went through this range, right? Well, let me tell you all how to make money in a risk-free way. We all love Richard Hart and his products. We love Pulse and we love PulseX, and he's pumping those bags, right? Including and Hex as well, obviously.
Yes.
Here's a good example how to grow your tokens in a risk-free way using Omnis limit orders. You could set up a limit order, and if you know, let's say you have two bags. You have a Pulse bag and you have a PulseX bag. Don't matter the size, you have them. What if you said, okay, I'm going to take my Pulse bag, and when the ratio is 3.75 to 1, I will trade my Pulse for PulseX. And when the ratio is, say, 3 or 3.2, like it is today, you trade your PulseX for Pulse. And the ratios go back the other way, you trade back. Here's the math. One PulseX at a 3.75 ratio gets you 3.75 PulseX. So you say you have 100 Pulse and you trade, you have 375 PulseX at that trade. When the ratio goes back to 3.2 and you trade at 375 Pulse, you'll get that. I mean, PulseX, you'll now get 117 Pulse. That's a 17% increase from a 3.75 to 3.2 ratio change. How can you make that's risk-free trading? You are two beautiful assets that are bonded together that Richard Hart is pumping, and all you're doing is trading a ratio. Price is irrelevant. That's the secret to making money on trading with using limit orders. Because if you try to time the market and try to stay up all night or hope you catch the dips, you'll never make it. But with limit orders, you just have everything there. You just set your limit orders on Omnis and let it roll. And we've all done this who've been using this. And it's risk-free. So guess what? What happens if you get stuck on the other side for a while? Oh, poor me, I've got too much PulseX or too much Pulse. Oh, whoop-de-doo, right? What's the downside? They're both bonded. They're both going to go up together in value as price increases. And those ratios will fluctuate as time goes on. And you can look back on the chart and see the TA yourself and see how the ratios have changed over time. And you'll be able to really increase your position in coin count over time by just using the tools that we're offering. And that's all that we are doing in Tetra is offering tools to make trading easier and more efficient on PulseChain.